欢迎来到索尔台，希望各位朋友能多跟实况主互动哦。欢迎来到索尔台，希望各位朋友能多跟实况主互动哦。即将开始。
然后锁台，今天继续按我们的2K18，就现在迈向我们99之路啊！所以首先还是先来训练一下我的罚球。
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up!
完了，开招！都太慢，可以。看上稍微点近。One more.
Hop to it. This is where it
Up
counts.
to you.
Next time, man. Next time.
又是特别训练。
right, everybody. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. And let's keep that focus and that energy going. Aim to be great. Gotta find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
Focus, focus! Yeah, let's go, let's do it!
哇！靠！他跳脚在这。干他！诶，这样不？哎呦，好像这样近呢。嘿，上！诶，好，慢点跳。嘿，上！诶。哇！这样都被禁。啊！被切过去。嗯。
All right, good job. Let's move on to the next drill.
可惨了嘞！想要贴我，想要硬吃我，有没有搞错？买爆买爆！一开始控错，后脚追上。哎呦，没进没进！我有不准，撞他！哎呀，这样把他撞开。
Next time, man. Next time.
Yo.
错了。
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Focus, focus!
还早，还早一次得分。爱玩。优两还没进。打完。又是刷完了。啊，优良完美竟然是1分。哇，没3分就没了。刚好。
See you later.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
That's money, DJ.
太早。 嗯，有点反正偏了。
All day, DJ.
哦，历史新高啊，26分。
Getting that work in.
喂，上了上了
上了，哎，开台先下。
，OK，拜拜。
好慢呢，越来越慢。我是他。
Your juice? Thanks, man.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
嗯，那没进。早晚差一点点而已。哇，还是早晚啊！惨了惨了，这次手感不好啊。哦，总还是维持1200。
Hey, hit me up.
哦，直接打塞尔提克吧，波士顿。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. And
换太快，算了。
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
出去看。得分第4，要等。这是布克，还差2分而已，应该有机会。
What up, boy?
哦，我买爆了。
Okay. Look who's already putting in that work.
What you talking about, bruh? My habits are impeccable, but you already knew that. Hey, what's up, Freshie?
Hey. Oh, it's take your chauffeur to work day again. Hey, do me a favor. Stop posting to social media when you're driving.
Yo, you follow me though.
Okay, like it or not, and I don't, part of my job is now following you on social media because you have the star rookie's life in your hands.
10 and 2, baby, always. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real good driver. Plus, if I crash, I can't be going back to my neighborhood, yo.
Okay, how do you know each other?
Well, our parents, our mothers were friends.
His mom and my mom been friends since like 1902. You know what I'm saying? And my twin, Lil Tasty, we go way back with DJ. You know what I'm saying? You heard of Lil Tasty, right? Rapper, don't get it twisted. Yellow Mamba, aka Two Braids, aka Teardrop Shotty. He knows because he my day one. But yeah, we go way back. Indeed. But my posts are fire though, right?
I gotta get out there.
Anyway.
哦，就这样进，好，进了就算了。
DJ, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
I'm alright. My shot's off, bro. My jump shot completely
跳蚤
off.
偏掉。
I don't know what to do, man.
Have you been getting extra shots up?
Yeah, man. I've been in the gym like till late at night, man.
How
Just
late?
Putting it up. Like 3, 4. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, well let's cut that out. Get extra shots for about 15 minutes after practice. Make sure you align your elbow. Get a little bit more, get a little bit of arc on it. I've been watching.
Just 15 minutes?
15 minutes, solid work. Game shots, you'll be all right.
All right, man. All right, I'll try that and I'll let you know though.
No doubt. Have a good game tonight.
Appreciate you.
All right, boy.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. And David. Look, thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. And at this point of the season, Steve, most players have a defined role in what they're expected to do from the coaching staff. Just how important is that to have for players in the NBA to have a roadmap and stay between
It's extremely important. Reason why is you want to know what a guy's going to bring you night in and night out. And obviously, throughout the game and throughout the season and in playoffs, you have some injuries.
3分，哎呀，竟然3分准呢！可恶，太轻视他了。
Their job, and that's a big, I could say, quote in the NBA. Do your job, good things happen.
好，要按错啦。灌篮，还按错了。
Kyrie Irving is out there with Smart. Then there's Horford.
That is just hustle, hustle, hustle. DJ beating everyone to the glass.
Back to Irving. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Outside Durant. Curry outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
We're talking about Stephen Curry range right now in that shot.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively, and when you do that, that can really help.
是呀，被打到我算不是我打的。
Inspire defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
But when I look back at the career of Klay Thompson, you can't help but notice how much he's improved. Every season, Steve, he comes back with a new tool to score on offense and always has been strong, but even getting better on defense.
You know, you love the greats. They can score at all three levels. He had the mid-range and obviously the three ball, but he is scoring now in the paint off the drive because of his improved ball handling, and he posts up extremely well for a guard. I love what he's brought to his game offensively.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
There's the screen. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Plays it in off the breakaway. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look at Green trucking down the floor with his quick feet and getting the ball right where he wants.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us a fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleash chaos moment. Hayward kicks to Irving. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
差点就跑出去。
3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Durant with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Irving misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to DJ. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing. And so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Celtics.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
It's stolen by Curry. Outside, Green. Throws it down.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm.
往前跑，没人理我这样。
Their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Hayward kicks to Irving. To the paint. Here's Smart. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Smart's got his first points in this one.
哦，一条龙冲进去。
Outside Durant. Green with a screen for Durant. Golden State moving the ball around.
哦，被卡住。
Back to Green. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
运到出界，真是太瞎。
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. DJ with it, working on Horford. DJ throws it down.
I don't know if you can do it any better than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Irving kicks to Hayward. There's a screen. Tice, guarded by Green. In the corner, Smart with it. 5 to shoot. Horford sets a screen for Smart.
好，战斗进，贴他身上了。
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack.
好，烧，把球碰掉就没抢到。
Down low. That shot is off. Great.
好像是不良。等一下。
And Curry has it in the corner. Outside, Green. Durant against Hayward. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Durant's got 5.
看，这对舰队挡拆没有用，是。
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Curry is inside, covered by Irving. They get it back, and stolen by Horford.
球怎么？
3-on-3 on the fast break.
靠，要按错了。
Here's Hayward, and Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
And great hustle to turn that block shot.
按错了，他妈按到传跳了。
I'm talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly. The shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
And they call an illegal screen here.
非法掩护。
Well, it's been a heck of a recent stretch for these guys. The centers and power forwards averaging the most points in the last 10 games.
所以追得很凶啊。
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And it's Green missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Irving against Curry. It's stolen by Green. Kicks it to Curry. There's the feed to Thompson. Durant dishes to DJ. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. There are a lot of punishing players in the league. Steve, you know that, who will just pound that offensive glass. We're top picks for the best offensive rebounders right now in the league.
I think Andre Drummond, Dwight Howard, Kenneth Faried, some of those guys that just attack the glass. DeAndre Jordan, some of those guys are just relentless. Zach Randolph doesn't do it with a lot of athleticism, but he gets great position. Those guys have a knack of getting offensive rebounds.
And they can just read it well, right? A lot of guys just read these rebounds the right way. They know where that bounce is going to go, the angle of the shot and everything else.
哇，这样他都进能进呢。
The angle and get into position and understanding how guys miss shots, and that's an art because guys have to put in a lot of film work to do that.
Wide open. Good.
Wide open. 糟糕，又没有机会。
The Warriors lead by 13.
And Green is always looking to swing the ball for the best open shot available.
Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Hayward. Horford with the screen on Durant. Hayward passes to Horford. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by
我们每天过年的嘞。
Here's Wells. Another 3 for Golden State.
And really that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
I love when a team comes out and establishes a 3-point shot. Opens up the drive for later on.
Green against Morris. Picked by Horford. Morris into the lane. Over Green. Morris, no good.
哎，没捡到。
Curry dishes to Durant.
哇！
KD with the reach.
阿里又，
Anything you throw his way.
而且菜还下面拦住阿里又。
Celtics trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The screen from Brown. Green against Morris. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up.
果然有没有？
Takes it off the glass. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I think that
靠，连10分都还没拿到。
what we've seen tonight, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Irving kicks to Horford. They need this. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, crafty inside. Morris has become proficient at using his body to create just the right amount of space. Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Floats one, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
While some are still speculating as to why Kyrie wanted out, the reality is, and it's this case with all great players, he feels like he's good enough to be the man on a team that can contend for a championship. And you might question how he went about it. He's basically in his approach, and now he's got the chance.
Wow, and that's interesting about tonight. Different defenders have tried to work their magic against DJ, but to no avail.
Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Over Iguodala, tips it, and it's DJ with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Okay.
Iguodala outside from downtown, and Baines pulls it down.
And there is going to be a lot of discussion over Irving's decision to want out for a long time. And what he does the next few years may end up defining his legacy. He is all on himself, and it could pay off huge or fizzle out. And when Wells spots one of his guys wide open and doesn't hesitate at all, just gets it over before the D can react.
Irving attacking. He got right to the cup using that screen. Irving's got 7 points.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Livingston kicks to Green, to the paint.
算有点慢。
In their approach, they have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
Outside Irving. Morris against Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And you look at what Marcus Morris gives you, and it isn't going to jump out on the stat sheet. See, he gets so many minutes because of things that just don't show up in numbers that you can really look at and feel.
You know, he's a floor spacer, and he fits well into the system they're running. What he gives you goes beyond the box score.
Making a change here. McGee's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Rozier's checked in. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Livingston again, Golden State.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Rozier kicks to Baines. Morris inside. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
对吧？至少有个画面呢。
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us.
And we're 5-6 feet outside that 3.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through 1.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good.
15导致失分.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Aaron Baines, Tatum out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Brown, and it's Rozier in at the point. And on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the
我靠，这样崩溃，我都熟了。
He finished with 48 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. Looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Rozier. It's good. He makes his
我靠，这样这边拦他漏进。
A lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Iguodala, the pass to DJ. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded close to the inside.
不拦的。
DJ throws it down.
If you think he's going to lay it up on that play,
从
you're
跳起来是这样。
with the statement finish.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Brown dishes to Baines. Back to Brown. It's deflected.
And there's a certain
在我面前想要跳。
without fouling. DJ with perfect timing.
Here are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster league that's taking a life of its own.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
我一个人得分都快要超过他们整队得分。
Some have suggested widening the definition of the clear path foul to allow those exciting situations to play out. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think it's still basketball defensively. I think if you have a guy that's out in front of you, I think the rules right now is fantastic. I don't want to see a change where guys are scared to make a play on the basketball.
又给一个大火锅。
I don't foul him. He gets a chance to get a bucket and 2 more shots at the end
灌
of
篮
the game. In a huge game, which they all are. Sometimes you want to be able to foul a guy, but if he's in front of you, I like the way the rules are right now.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
张路进。
Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up.
这勇。
Great opportunity for a 3-point play.
还赔一个犯规。
It's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right? And master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor. Just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team and terrific size at his position.
The Celtics working the ball around now. They set the pick. McGee with the block. Here's Smart. They get it back.
拼命扣分呢。
Here's the teardrop. You can't hit that time. Some solid defense from DJ.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Livingston. He tries for 3, and the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 5 points so far. Golden State's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. DJ sets the screen for Thompson. Stolen by Smart. And now break Smart with the ball. Warriors rebound. They're coming off that win.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
They set the screen. Rozier kicks to Baines. And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second foul.
哎，赔了一次犯规。
Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And 11 points for Shammy Wells.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Irving passes to Hayward. Back to Irving. Morris outside. Horford with the screen on Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morris, and a lot of contact on that, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DJ. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a 1-on-1 situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother.
下次不要帮忙盖火锅了。吃犯规。
He likes terrific with his mid-range.
And the Celtics making a change here. Baines is checked in. And DJ with the basket on the assist from Wells. DJ's got 26 points.
Unafraid to mix it up in the paint, DJ beats good defense with better offense.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hayward kicks to Brown. Shoots over Wells. Boston again missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Off target with the open look.
Lazy defense against a good score turns out not to matter.
DJ getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. His stat line.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, you have gotten a lot of work done on the glass tonight. How have you been able to get going at that end?
I'm just trying to stay active and anticipate the shot when it comes off iron. You know, a lot of it is just keeping my feet moving and not giving up on the play. I know that I can feed off my teammates' energy, and if we can get the rebound, that charges them up as well.
Well, they are on.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third.
对方还有进攻时间。
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
He's been one of, if not the hardest worker over the first 2 quarters. His tenacity has been the difference.
It's the Splash Brothers curling play in the backcourt. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. And it's DJ in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Hayward. There's a good screen. Over Durant. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
No time to react. Sometimes with Hayward, it's over before you know it.
Thompson outside. Green with a screen for Thompson. Outside Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 9 points for Draymond Green. Here's Boston now. Picked by Horford. Irving kicks to Hayward. And he can't answer back the 3-point. Durant in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. Hayward outside. Back to Irving. Feeds it to Smart. 4 on the clock. Over Green. Smart misses.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Second shot opportunity. It doesn't go for him.
So the
Celtics will take it the other way.
In a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving dishes to Hayward. There's the pick. Pick by Horford. Irving from long range. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall. I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you.
You know, last season, Steve Kerr once again having to miss time due to complications from his back surgery. Missed the majority of the team's postseason, but he got through the regular season fine, but it's something that has troubled him off and on.
Curry against Irving. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and a miss there on the triple.
Wide open.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And he gets it.
Curry
here at 2K and other capacities. Usually we get to rib him a lot and make jokes whenever we see him coaching. But you know, Steve, I speak for everyone in the 2K family when we wish Steve all the best and hope he can overcome these health issues.
I totally echo that, Kevin. Steve Kerr is just an NBA legend. But more than that, he's a fantastic coach and person. We hope to see him on the sidelines for years to come. I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Durant, no good.
And that wasn't easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Irving against Curry. From the stripe, misses off the left iron.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
They set the screen. DJ passes to Curry. Thompson against Irving. Lets it go from 11, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Back to Irving. Shot to stop the drought. Another miss by Irving.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Here's Curry. Another shot. And DJ with a layup.
投不进，真不进的。
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
Irving kicks to Hayward. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Golden State. They're on an 18-3 run right now. They get it back. And it's DJ missing.
好没劲的，missing 的。
Just rushed that a little bit, lost the
哦，
focus.
每次2次进攻。
To the middle. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
哇，拿第30分，冲去。
Some nice passing by Golden State here. DJ sets the screen for Curry. Goes up off and DJ throws it down.
That was a nice screen set. DJ willing to sacrifice his body to spring open his teammate.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
In the corner, it's Hayward. And it's Hayward again missing.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Curry gets the bucket.
I like what he's giving.
差多少卡一下。
Offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Horford with the screen on Curry. Irving kicks to Hayward.
哦，被卡住。
He feeds it to Horford. 5 on the clock. The basket
oh,
is from Hayward. Hayward's got his third assist on
而
the
且
night.
多少拦他一下。
He's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
传得不够好啊。
Irving kicks to Hayward. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hayward's got 7.
Hey, numbers don't lie. Catch and shoot.
还有一个传球失误就掉分了。
Gordon Hayward with a great look.
Outside Durant, the dish to Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving drives in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
看遇到出界也是挺妙的。
What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging around 35 a clip and almost 3.5 blocks. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
Livingston dishes to DJ. Drops in the layup for 2. DJ's got 32 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Well, you watch the all-around game of Sean Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and it's DJ with the rebound.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Iguodala kicks to Wells.
哦，被撞出去了。
Another 3 for Golden State.
撞出去啊！
And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Sean Livingston, who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing, or would have been, an all-star in this game.
They grabbed their own miss. Baines, and the layup's good off the glass.
I love the effort.
对啊，又虽然又被得分了，但是
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Livingston passes to DJ. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. Stolen away.
又是失误。
Here's Rozier. The teardrop falls in. Rozier's got 7 points in the game.
这是失误啊！
Going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Livingston kicks to McGee. He dishes it to Wells. And another 3 for Golden State.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Rozier the pass to Morris. Rozier kicks to Brown. It's stolen by Livingston. And it's the Warriors on the break. Livingston is running. Count it.
Fantastic effort from Sean Livingston on the defensive end.
So it's the
我跟第四节，
given up
他拿32分呢。
fourth quarter. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take
哎，
on
不
the
给我，
Jazz.
算了，好像
It's
说。
game 1 of a 3-game road trip. On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford is out there with Tatum. Then there's Smart. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hayward in at the 3.
灌篮的，
DJ throws it down.
不管算男友手还是接到还是可以灌篮的。
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk. No question.
常常来个男友手。
Irving dishes to Hayward. Picked by Horford. To stop the run. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now, and shooting a much higher percentage.
Pachulia the pass to DJ.
灌篮。
DJ throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Now Irving. Pass to Horford. And it's DJ with the rebound. Livingston kicks to Wells. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Picked by Horford. And Stickers gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
That's a man's play right there. Kyrie doing what the defender doesn't want him to do. And one opportunity.
Boston making some changes. Yabusele comes in for Al Horford. And it's Ojale in for Tatum. They set the pick.
没给我。
Young against Hayward. Young dishes to DJ. And he gets that one to go.
被篮单打。
DJ's got 38 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 9 points now.
哦，Irving 21分。
Around the rim, Kyrie with an array of finishes in there.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Here's Wells. Off target with his 3.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
Irving passes to Ojale. And again, Boston with the triple.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Steve, you
were such a great shooter over the course of your terrific career.
速度太慢了。
Something that just came naturally to you? Was it learning the right technique early on, or was it just repetition?
You know, Kevin, started off in high school. I was a big George Gervin fan, so I had
我得第40分呢。
to shoot like him. Got to Michigan State, and Judd Heathcote had his little ruler making my elbow get in, and he had this thing called ready shoot. I did that over and over and over. So I would say naturally I was pretty good, but it was repetition and a guy like Judd Heathcote making me a good shooter into a better shooter. And then plus, I played with Tim Duncan and David Robinson 1 year. You're talking about wide open looks.
多投10次。
3-point shooting because of those guys.
Inside, strip
哎呀，这也太瞎！
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but
啊，哪有手都哪有成这样啊
And that one falls for Smart. And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him, he's a fire breather. Just the type of player the Celtics look for.
Rozier, he's checked in for Marcus Smart.
And you look back to that Big Three era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
And Young kicks to DJ.
吊球 ，OK， 吊球。
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Livingston kicks to Wells. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Wells has got 9 points in the quarter. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, they're a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trade time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get possibly and
然后自己快攻了，他打来去，哎，超球一条龙跟失败，好害慢。
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Livingston, that's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Rozier. That shot off, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Wells dishes to Livingston. Julia the pass to Young. Some nice passing by Golden State here.
可惜，没进。
Celtics gave up 4 players to get 1 in Kyrie Irving, but they already had so much depth. They could afford to sacrifice a bit for a superstar just entering his prime.
And you know the nickname DJ comes from his lifelong love of music. In fact, still DJs in his spare time.
Here's Rozier. He's covered by Livingston. Here's Irving. And again, it's Boston converting.
And really for the Celtics, just a wealth of assets, but in reality, only so much playing time to go around. Sooner or later, you knew they'd make a move, and I think they got the best player in the trade.
From 7, and DJ with the basket on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists tonight. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. And across the NBA, we've seen players taking a vocal stance on various social issues. Smitty, you think that's pretty important?
Very important. I think this generation has done it better than my generation. Obviously speaking out, but yes, they're using their social media tools to come out and talk about important issues. And the one thing you just want to bring light to these issues, and hopefully a lot of people, when the more light you bring, the more solutions I think will come.
哎呀，怎么这样呢？被人家抄到了。
Agree.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say it's accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
尝试出局，Q。
was put on display.
哎呦，3秒， 3秒。
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
Really, they had their number. This
灌篮呐！
is a home win and
不给我。
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DJ.
And you have to love the efforts he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Boston
这一分就可以50分了。
corners in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pick. Here's Ojale. Misses the 3. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is
等
just
我
how
到
big the lead will eventually become.
Livingston no luck.
可恶，不等我到。
Boston now.
啊，赶快给他得分。
Shot is good. I mean, the defense is struggling to contain Kyrie. He is having his way.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Livingston kicks to Young. Picked by Pachulia.
Go.
Wells in the corner. And again, by Golden State.
又没捡到，可恶。
Here's Rozier. He's covered by Livingston. Rozier kicks to Irving.
很拖时间呢。
Shoots over Wells. That's good.
Nothing better than a hustle play.
拖时间，可恶。
Amped up, sets the example for everyone.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
哦，篮板很满。
We'll see you next time.
1T 还可以。 6.5。
Fantastic game. Listen, Ernie and the guys want to talk to you at the studio.
Let's do it.
You know the drill.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special postgame guest.
What's up? Kenny the Jet here.
that might have been the most dominating game from one player that we've seen all season. Now, what led to this offensive explosion by you?
这里
讲干话。
Wow, Kenny. I mean, that's
对啊
that you think that was an
超级冷
offensive
啊！
explosion.
这是韩流吗
This？ should be my baseline level of play. Now, I think from here on out to the rest of the season, this will seem like less of an explosion and more like a mild flicker.
Well, then, if that's the case, I'm going to be at every game then, young fella.
Stay tuned, brother.
And thanks for joining us this evening, folks. We've reached the end of our broadcast, sadly.
好，晚安，晚安。
Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
明天要工作啊。
Farewell.
对啊，晚安，晚安。哦 ，OK， 我不要。哦，又是很慢。
是不是当机呀？怎读这么久？
没有，我是觉得他那个2K 那个 server 有问题。他原本是不是烂？他可能又把他那缩掉了。因为他这个出去会那什么啊，会读其他人的资料嘛。因为你会看到小玩家，他那个连接有问题。而且2K 的 server 应该是没有在，可能没有在亚洲吧。 就脸超慢。说明等下出去就是看到空空的，什么人都没有。对啊，他又没有读到人了。这个就是他读到太阳了，就这样。
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
That's money, DJ.
哇，弹出来。歪掉了。
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Hảo vận.
Just like that.
Chắc là 10
Keep the flow going, guys. Let's go. That's all you, man. Yeah, I'll see you later. All right, DJ, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Keep it going. One more. Nicely done, DJ. Way to go. Hey, see you later, man.
哦，这次有多少人？
Juice? Thanks, man.
这个卖果汁的没人在讲干话啊。 那先去领酬劳。
What's up, Brian? Said you have something for me?
I do indeed. Here you go.
Nice, man.
$1500.
Cats. Hashtag hilarious. Hashtag why do they hate cucumbers?
红球，是力量，力量贵啊，红球，交流参加，为加生日不行，体育。 挺冬奥了，我觉得到3点了，不错。哦，就多一点，72了。
Yo, what's up, man? All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Money, DJ. Okay, keep it moving, fellas. Come on now. Hey, hit me up.
So when you're on the road and you do get a little bit of free time, is there
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And the Warriors head coach, former three-point ace, Steve Kerr, he has deep knowledge of the game. Also, some front office experience.
And welcome everyone, and with tip-off. Well, he's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates. And both these teams can go deep into their benches. Chris, what's it like to play on a stacked team? A team that has a huge number of players that can start in a lot of teams in the league, but may have to come off the bench.
It just relieves a lot of the pressure. You want to try to get a lead or play well, and you hope the bench comes in and just comes in with a nice pace. Playing with a great team, you can actually hope that bench comes in and do better than you. You can actually hope that bench comes in and kind of raises the pace on that other team. But most importantly, what those benches do, and I know for me in Sacramento, they really keep the integrity of the team in practice. They're out there beating the A-team. So when they put on those special jerseys that everyone hates, or flip their jersey inside out and go up against the starters, they're playing with that confidence.
看第一次被盖火锅，这狗被扫射能够场。
So it makes every day you get better, not just on the game day. So for me, being on those teams with great benches helps you more in practice every day, which sets a culture of winning more so than just in the games.
That's an excellent insight.
And now the
Golden State Warriors starters. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2, and it's DJ in at the 5. Now here's Thompson. 8 points his last outing, 5 to shoot. Pass to DJ. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again.
糟糕啊，卡不进去。我被我手长，我知道是灵敏的。
First quarter just over a minute and a half in. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Passes it to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. It's deflected.
DJ is solid at knowing when to block shots. Got to be careful with shooting when he's around.
Green kicks to Curry. Durant against Ingles. 8 feet away.
灌篮呐！靠！
The official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
It's easy to admire the heart DJ plays with. He continues to add.
4口气把分数要回来。
Here's Mitchell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Toronto. They set the pick.
跳，中了哦！多跳几次总会中。
In the first few minutes, 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Durant kicks to Green.
不要卡我。
Outside Curry. There's the pass to DJ. And he drops it in from the low post. DJ's got 5.
Recognizing the defensive imbalance, Curry quickly locates the open man.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've
不是啊，可是不会投篮，投进去。
Gobert with a screen on Curry.
啊！
And it's Neto in the corner.
哦，错了。
green. New 24 for Utah.
靠哟！
Neto kicks to
这么多人抓
Favors.
住一个。
Mitchell passes to Favors. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. Favors got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Boston. And Durant gets it to go.
And Durant just makes the game look so simple when he's pulling up from behind the arc.
Here's Mitchell. Neto kicks to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Here's Mitchell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. No stopping him there.
犯规。
Jams it in as he's fouled.
好了，先上个厕所啊。
欢迎来到索尔台，希望各位朋友能多跟实况主互动哦。
好，继续。
Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on DJ.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm. And guys, it was just announced last season that the Jazz had transferred the team's ownership to a legacy trust intended to keep the team in Utah for generations to come. Apparently, the move is a first of its kind in major.
哎呀，又按错了。
I like how DJ
不可以直接拔起来。
whipping the ball over beautifully and quickly.
Neto kicks to Favors. Durant against Ingles. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingles has got his first 2 points. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the screen. And it's DJ missing.
Ah.
Look, you can't defend down much
better than that.
Uses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
单刀手太高了。
Here's Neto. Pass to Gobert. The dish to Mitchell. And it's all evened up. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Now, here's DJ. And there's the 3-second violation.
多3秒。
Just a moment to look back
跳
at
啊
how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot
一直
breakdown
按着他不
for the
跳。
Warriors.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Neto. Favors with a screen on Green. Neto kicks to Gobert. For the three. But they'll get another chance. Here's Neto. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He dishes it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Favors with a screen on Green. Feeds to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A second chance effort, and DJ with a layup. DJ's got 7.
Oh, DJ going to work on the offensive glass.
反命中率50%，被无效化。
Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Sweet little floater.
起把射箭。
Close to the bucket.
Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Green dishes to Curry. Durant kicks to Curry. The drive by Green. DJ throws it down.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses.
都被无效化，这家伙。
0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Gobert the screen. Neto, the pass to Gobert. He feeds it to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh.
It's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that
也是凶哦。
two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Green. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston.
And not just the scoring, it was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Here's Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
看不要引出来。
Outside in transition, Draymond's an extremely versatile scorer.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was...
太高效了。
They would look like they had it figured out, then take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Udo's checked in for Gobert. Johnson comes in for Derek Favors. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Joe Ingles. Rodney Hood subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Golden State, JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And Wells is subbed in for Klay Thompson.
这样都被得进。
This dude is a joke. It's way too passive.
每个都切篮下。
He's on his way to the bucket.
Curry kicks to McGee. Dishes it to Iguodala. Here's Wells. Connects from three-point range. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Neto, guarded by Curry. Neto kicks to Johnson. Shoots over McGee. Johnson can't get it to go.
Off target with what's what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
Wells dishes to Iguodala. His three-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 3.
Well, you know, some people say Andre Iguodala is on the decline as an offensive option, but his impact on the floor is still clear as day. He keeps the ball moving with his great spacing. He keeps that tempo and that pace, and he's still a strong finisher because he only takes high shots that he's comfortable with.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments. I mean, just create just enough space.
Now here is McGee. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On its way from Curry for 2. A second chance effort. In deep, McGee drops it in.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part.
I
tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
A shot by Johnson, no good. And with Iguodala, he isn't going to be a double-digit scorer again, it seems, the former All-Star. But you know what, Chris? He is still incredibly valuable, so productive just with his floor presence.
Iguodala is a perfect example, Kevin, of a guy who can change the game without even putting up a lot of stats. The defense that he brings to the table, that isn't slowing down either.
There's a good screen. Johnson.
我靠，溜进去！
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
Excellent use of the screen that time.
又忽略传球。
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their
感觉刀进去了。
Neto kicks to Utah. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside Hood. The feed to Johnson. Launches it. And it's DJ with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The intensity from DJ. He's superb at rising up and getting the D to foul him when he's looking to shoot.
Your rep coach checked in for Raul Neto. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Johnson against McGee. There's the pick. Off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The active defense making very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
That's a 2 from Hood, and he hits.
撞进。呀。
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. All right, the second quarter. So Utah ends up going with the new.
又被替补了。我88。
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
他就不太乱攻。
Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. DJ out there with Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at point guard.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Celtics was outstanding. He finished with 48 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. He put up numbers in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
David, appreciate the He was a one-man show in that game.
And you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
不要让他犯规可惜一点。
Should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night.
And so it's Utah here with the ball.
接到。
Making the shot. Green, the pass to Curry. And Thompson kicks to DJ. And he could not find one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, and it's great watching DJ go to work inside, playing with aggression and easily drawing contact on the way up.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know, yeah, I think back to when I was fortunate enough to join the Warriors as a rookie, made the playoffs as a rookie. Then the next year I didn't come back, and it was strange to see them not in the playoffs for such a long time. But look at how far this franchise has come since those days.
Here's Neto. He has 5. From deep 3-point range.
他跳过去，竟然被他抢到。
Gobert with it. Now guarded by DJ. Gobert the pass to Neto. Back to Gobert. He kicks it to Ingles. Here's Favors. Bounces high and drops.
这样弹到他弹进。
And the Warriors, as you said, Chris, have come so far from their years of despair back in the 90s. And couldn't happen to a better, more supportive group of fans.
Let me tell you something. From the days I played there, or of course before that, the Warriors fans have always been known as some of the most loyal fans in the NBA. Whether the team is up, whether the team is down, whether it's thick fan, or whether it's sunny outside, or whether it's a storm. These are some of the loudest fans, one of the loudest arenas in all sports.
Durant kicks to Green. Back to Durant. Another shot. And that one's good. DJ. Now a 4-point Warrior lead.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Neto kicks to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Gobert double team, and it's Neto in the corner. And here's Ingles outside. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
太瞎了！
Into that one, he knew just where he wanted to be to grab that back.
但都被抓到。
Curry dishes to Green. Ingles against Durant. Outside for Curry. His three-pointers off the mark. The Jazz shooting very well.
感觉又抢篮板，抢输人家。
Outside Favors. Pass to Neto. Over Curry. Neto can't get it to go.
敢再抢输我就是生气啊！
Durant wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Neto kicks to Gobert. And shot on the way. The Warriors pull it in.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
And Curry has it in the corner. Beyond the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Mitchell. A 10-footer finds the target. Mitchell's got 8.
Okay, if that's enough of play. That shows passion.
命中率很高。
Curry passes to DJ. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. Durant.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Jazz shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Neto kicks to Gobert. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Kevin Durant, number 1. Second, Shammy Wells.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
很勉强，跳，怎么跳还是输狗贝尔啊？
First team NBA All Defense in 2015.
Neto, the pass to Gobert.
超掉了。
And stolen by DJ. Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
Just no chance there for the defense.
被我超掉。
Size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Durant. He's got 14. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Durant, knowing he can rise up from anywhere, a dynamite mid-range shooter.
看得分要宕机啊，一直没得分。
35 seconds left here in the second. Stolen by Thompson.
传。
It's stolen by Gobert.
没接到。
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Jazz have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
A different look for Utah. Johnson comes in for Derek Favors. Tabo Cephalosha subbed in for Joe Ingles. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. And Miles is subbed in for Thompson.
太远了。
Here's Neto. Kicks to Johnson. Shoots over McGee. Can't nail the jumper. And that concludes the first half. Warriors lead by 9. And now we'll set. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back.
这场比赛好低哦。
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent, comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way so far.
The tough defense Favors and Gobert make up the big Ingles, and it's Neto in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And the thing that really sticks out when you look at Derek Favors, his defensive versatility. You know, he can guard the 4 on the inside or out, and to have a player like that allows your team to excel.
有没有搞错啊？
Passes it to Gobert. It's deflected.
换我了。
Thompson outside to the paint. Gobert with the block.
又被打火锅，这有点瞎哎。
Kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. Here's Neto, guarded by Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. DJ's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The shot by Thompson, no good.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
Gobert with a screen on Kerr. Neto kicks to Gobert. Over DJ. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning.
瞧不起我就是。
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area.
The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 19 points for DJ.
Oh, but they got that one to fall, and they need to keep it up after missing the first 3 shots of the half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Favors dishes to Gobert. Some solid defense from DJ.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Thompson right side. Back up. He does get that one. Gobert with the defensive.
怎么一直被挡？
Frustrating start to this quarter.
怎么攻不进去啊
？Right wing. Favors passes to Neto. The dish to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Pass to Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass. Gobert's got 10 points. Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Durant. Good on the 3-point shot.
You must know that Durant is looking to score off the pass. He has such a quick trigger.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the Jazz call time here. Well, Chris, NBA players will go around to every arena at least once in a season. Does each arena have its own feel and look? And how does that impact players when they play on the floor? A depth perception from the basket to the last row. They've told me that every building feels different. Is that true?
Yeah, every building does feel different, but because every player is different, you know, it just depends on which guy and which arena. You know, I used to love Portland because it was dark in Portland and it felt warm in there. I don't know why. I mean, I can't really even explain that well, but I used to love playing in Portland. And I know some guys that have an arena that is bright, or maybe they just love that city. So a lot of times, I tell you what arena I really loved, and it was the first time I went to Boston Garden, because I just sat and I stretched on the floor probably for the longest of any game, because I sat there and I touched the parquet floor and I got to look up at all the banners, and I, you know, kind of reading the banners there, and who played there and what year they won, and tried to remember that team. And so in some arenas it's just special because who's performed there, who's been there before you, and so every arena has a different feel.
That's a great answer. Neto kicks to Gobert. Out to Hood. Shot clock at 6. Lets a floater go, and it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 16th rebound on the night. Thompson against Hood. Curry on the wing. He's got 5. Feeds it to DJ. And Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dishes to Hood. Udo kicks to Neto. And it's Udo atop the key. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert the screen. Here's Hood. And it's Hood again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside Green. He feeds it to Iguodala. Green the screen. Shot off the screen. Another miss by Iguodala.
我没跳起来，这边他们按不跳怎样？
He's got 5. Gobert the screen. Neto, and that's good.
Wow.
Neto's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. Launches a 3. DJ throws it down.
You got to respect the versatile offensive game of DJ. I mean, he can score from anywhere. The D can't let him get comfortable.
Utah calls timeout.
And the Utah Jazz, historically, they've always been one of the better franchises in the NBA. And it was nice to see them back in the playoffs in 2017 after that 4-year rebuilding phase. It tied their longest playoff drought since the team moved to Utah.
And Utah making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Wells comes in for
怎么上我的啊？什么都上我的，怎样？
And this Jazz organization operating in a small market, but over the years, so competitive.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of times teams want to take shortcuts to contention. The Jazz know they're not going to win the free agent bidding.
怎么会接着球，这样球又跑那么远去呀？ 篮底下都不给。
Cephalosha's checked in. Hood, the pass to Urebko. Cephalosha with it. Now guarded by Wells. They set the pick. Johnson inside. He's covered by Iguodala. And one thing that Steve Kerr has done so well in his coaching tenure is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team.
又被换掉了。
Here's Curry. He has 7. The feed to Wells. To the middle. It's tipped. And DJ throws it down.
Look at the show of force from DJ, demonstrating what an awesome athlete he is on these dunks.
Mitchell kicks to Johnson. Mitchell dishes to Johnson. Here's Mitchell. He's got 10. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, and you hear about the Warriors having, you know, an unfair amount of talent. I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that. This roster stacked when you look at 2 MVPs that are heart and soul of guys like Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala. When you look at a sharpshooter like a Thompson, I mean, you know, of course, those guys can play. But still, 4 All-Stars on the team has happened plenty of times in the past, but I would beg to differ that is, you know, misleading because I don't know if the 4 players were individually as good as some of the guys on this team.
Good a screen on Curry. Curry with the steal. Wells at the elbow. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
The awareness of everything around him. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
Chris, other teams with 4 All-Stars that you referred to, Pistons in the mid-2000s, and even more recently the 2014 Atlanta Hawks. Still, the Warriors, 4 All-Stars.
Yeah, and part of it is that for the Warriors, you know, the 4 for the Warriors are all NBA-level talents. I mean, we're used to seeing 2-3 megastars on the team, but 4 legit all NBA-level players, that's rare, even from a historical perspective.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Favors with the screen. There's the screen. With the teardrop. That shot no good. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, leading by 14. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go. Good shot.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. Steph Curry's out there with Wells. And it's DJ in at the pivot spot. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Utah.
I like to see them getting the ball down low and then getting a quality shot.
Pass to Durant. Curry kicks to Durant. Green dishes to DJ. Wells wide open. Second chance shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first free throw is good. Raul Neto's checked in for Utah. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. Well, there have been a lot of great young big men come into the league over the last couple of years. Chris, do you think the post position is about to make a comeback in the league right now?
I think it definitely could make a comeback because of the players that we've seen enter into this game, like Cat and Davis and Embiid. But I also think that, you know, the game has grown because we've had to see players like Larry Bird on the post extend his game to 3-point area. We got to see Hakeem Olajuwon. So I don't know if the game will ever be the same with traditional posts, but I do know the game is in good hands with guys that have great skill sets, and so the big man is definitely back.
And favors kicks to Ingles. Here's Neto, guarded by Kerr. Favors with the screen. Clock is at 3. Here's Mitchell. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
Stolen by Mitchell. From 11 feet away, they get it again. He shoots again, and that basket is the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Shot from the wing, and that one is good with the glass. Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Green. They set the pick. Passes to Durant. Now here's Here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. Down low. And it's DJ missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how.
Yeah,
he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Gobert double team to the paint. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Gobert. And that's 10 points for Derek Favors. Curry kicks to Green. There's the pass to Durant. Gobert with the block. Here's Neto. Outside Favors. He kicks it to Gobert. The shot, no good.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good pick, and you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Neto kicks to Favors. Here's Mitchell. Back to Favors. Pass to Neto. The Jazz working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. And here's Ingles outside. Favors. And it's Curry with the rebound.
这样都没捡到。没给，
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Rebound Utah.
哎呦，犯规！
Rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
要下去了。
Neto kicks to Gobert.
算了，不要害他。
Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Thompson. Connects in the foul line jumper. Warriors are gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start.
他投还比较多次。
A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Draymond Green.
Oh, he keeps getting more consistent on the catch and shoot.
来投中距算。
Very much in rhythm.
Neto kicks to Mitchell. Gobert the screen. The dish to Mitchell. Favors with a screen on Green. Here's Mitchell. And it comes off the front of the rim. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Durant. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Favors against Green. Gobert. And counted, and a chance for one more.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve.
怎么篮下怎么投都不进的？
It's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before. Even if you're not on the team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing that they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
危险呢。
Here's Neto.
失误。
Inside. Favors passes to Neto. Here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Here's Mitchell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Like a snake charmer, Curry mesmerizes the defender who makes a terrible play.
Well, one book that is out on Curry is that you can body him and knock him around off the ball. Chris, a lot of teams feel that if you can beat him up as he comes off a screen, he'll be far less productive. What do you think?
Well, whether it's true, not true, fair, or unfair, Curry's definitely getting banged around off there. If you watch him off the ball in some games, he gets grabs, pushed, pulled, you name it.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
They set the pick. Favors with the screen from outside the arc. And it's Mitchell missing.
Hard to tell if he's just lacking energy in the second half, but it does not look like he's himself out there.
Gobert with the
block.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry, good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, look, he's going end to end. There aren't many guys in this league who can stay matched up with Curry. He's too smart, too quick, too fast, too good.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Gobert with it. Now guarded by DJ. Ingles against Durant. Looking to end the run. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Pulls from the top of the key, and another basket for Golden State.
All he needs is a screen to create just a sliver of daylight. Durant will take it from there.
KD 26.
Gobert the screen. Here's Neto. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
Curry kicks to Green. Shoots from 14. Durant, no good.
哎呀，都没拿到啊
Here's Neto. Kicks to Mitchell. Knocks it loose. He dishes it to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Neto, that's a two-pointer. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Green dishes to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 28 points for Kevin Durant. And the Jazz call time here. As competitive as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault, but calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical, and perhaps, Chris, because of his reputation. We don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, you mean with the leg, but I mean, but with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons of reps and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. I mean, yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but will want on their team.
Let's check in for Mitchell. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Favors kicks to Hood. Jazz passing it around. Favors with the screen. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3 seconds.
And they're just playing fast. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each possession, especially when you're behind.
Warriors leading by 20. Curry with it. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Thompson. From deep. Cans it from downtown.
Look, the defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And Gobert kicks to Neto. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And the jam by Steph Curry.
Oh, man, that's so nice. Putting a little extra on that one. Steph in the
要强腰一下啊。
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Neto, guarded by Kerr. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson.
等一下，等一下。
Feeds it to Durant.
强腰一下。
Again, Curry.
没捡到。
Utah shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of
They definitely never changed.
那防守崩溃好了。
They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series they've won 2 straight.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and you can't help but appreciate what an excellent game it was for DJ.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always it's why he ended with so many boards.
It's stolen by Green. Outside Durant, dishes it to Curry. He feeds it to Green. There's a good screen, and there's the whistle.
非法掩护。
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that.
So we see the Warriors.
我好不容易拿到球，根本非法掩护。
This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Weber, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
这场惨了，数据超差。不知道，数据超差的。得分也没增加。
Yeah.
Great game, DJ.
Thanks.
Listen, the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
Okay, let's
All
do
right.
it.
Right this way.
Hey, what's up? It's the Jet. Nice work on getting another win, man. How have you guys been able to keep this win streak?
Kenny, to be honest, a big part of it is that I'm balling out. You know, as long as I'm playing like this, I don't think we'll lose. And that's right. I'm talking about running the table because I have no plans to stop doing what I do. You feel me? I mean, this feels like the start of something this league has never seen before, Kenny.
Yeah, I've never seen nothing like you before.
Oh, okay.
读学够慢的。
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
弹出来。
All day, DJ. Okay, keep it moving, fellas. Come on now.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. That's money, DJ. Nicely done, DJ. Way to go.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Holiday 太早放。每一球都太早。
Keep it going. Keep the flow going, guys. Let's go.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Hey, what you working on?
For juice? Thanks, man.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Day, DJ. Nicely done, DJ. Way to go. Next time, man. Next time.
Whoa.
Fired recently.
Yeah.
Are there any guys who are no longer in the...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. They must be satisfied.
欢迎来到索尔台，希望各位朋友能多跟实况主互动哦。
没进，还是没进，还是没进，进了，3投1中。
Seems like we've been here before. We are nearly. Well, guys, thanks, David, and it's clear that Coach Yeager is a details guy, an impressive young coach. And coming up fast, the All-Star break. Brent, we talk about how that gives players a chance to rest up. How valuable do you think that really is?
Well, I think it's important, Kev, that it's active rest, that you do something during the break. The league has now extended the All-Star break for players, so it's even more imperative that they do that. But and using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Fox dishes to Randolph. Pass to Fox. It's stolen by Curry. Curry running the floor all by himself. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, when Steph gets loose in transition, he's gonna get burned, so he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Randolph kicks to Fox. Randolph a screen on Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randolph can't hit. Sacramento on defense. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, almost impossible, really. It was one of those games where almost everyone on the roster had that off night. Inside and out, ice cold.
Here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You get the sense just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
There's the dish to Thompson. Goes back up. It's another look. And it's DJ missing.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressive.
Shots
direction.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovic.
3投0中哎。
And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Left side Curry. Thompson in the corner. To the paint. And DJ.
这样都没进，真是太傻了。4投1中1。
Inside, knowing he has a chance to get some easy points if he collects the offensive rebound.
Randolph passes to Fox. Randolph sets a screen for Fox. It's stolen by Green.
交给我就。
3 on 3. DJ dishes to Green. Nails the wide open jump shot.
跑不快啊！快攻跑不进去。
Get open, he'll find you. Sensational feed.
They set the pick. Randolph sets a screen for Fox. And there's the feed to Randolph. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
They call it old school. That's what it is when you watch Zach Randolph play the game of basketball. He's got such great skill and touch around the basket. We call it the old man game. And
Draymond Green taking it out on the rim that time.
The Kings trail by 5. Dishes it to Temple. Durant against Bogdanovic. Passes it to Randall. Up and in on the way. Randall's got 5.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Durant kicks to Thompson. Down low and stolen by Cauley Stein. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Temple. He's covered by Thompson. Cauley Stein passes to Temple. 6 to shoot. Picked by Randolph. Shot off the pick. Temple can't get it to go.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. It's an excellent job.
这有点瞎，这是怎么回事啊？
This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
Bogdanovich dishes to Fox.
怎么都不是用灌篮的方式？好，那么高还用低姿态是怎么样啊？靠，就是你会打火锅吗？
Persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high energy D.
Outside Durant. Golden State moving it around.
哎呦，为什么老是传给人家？
And Durant sends it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And good that time.
And if you're open, Draymond Green will find you. He's got a great feel.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Temple. Cauley Stein with a screen on Green. Here's Temple looking for his first basket still in this one. The three. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 5 rebounds tonight. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
Now Fox, who's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And you know, Brent, we know top-level coaching is an all-in affair. Strategy, motivation, working the officials. But who are some of the most complete coaches in the league right now?
Well, the top of the list is Greg Popovich and what he does. There's no doubt that the way that he has his team prepared on a nightly basis, carrying out the game plan, the way he works the sidelines, as you mentioned, Kevin, Greg Popovich is the cream of the crop when it comes to NBA coaches.
Durant against Bogdanovich. Fires from 14. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
Here's Fox. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And always tough on the road, but that attack offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Yeah, sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
Outside Randolph. Healed with it. It's up against Thompson. Here's Cauley Stein. Lays it in without an inch of room. Cauley Stein's got his first points in this one. Curry kicks to Green. Outside Durant. Outside Green. To the middle. And it's DJ missing.
这样都没进。又中投6中1，这是搞屁呀
！To the middle, and that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages.
他们都是几乎2分球。
And I think they had the right idea.
打光最会投，怎么这样都投不进呢？
3-point shot, or for that matter, the inside game. They kind of altered their game plan depending on the opponent and really avoided being one-dimensional. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Hill with it. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans. And there's the pass to Papagiannis. There's the screen. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
Okay.
Outside, Green. Kicks it to DJ. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
冲太快了，差点来不及。
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start.
Middlesbrough.
Pass to Papagiannis. It's back to Hill. On the wing, Hill. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Curry, good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively, still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. Here's Wells. And it's off from three-point range. Trail by 12. Feeds to Hill. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now here's Heald. Guarded close. Kufas goes up and lays it nice and easy. Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
Iguodala setting the pick.
随犯规，
And the officials have called the
非法掩护。
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. He gets a little lazy about what it could be.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Papagiannis kicks to Kufas. They kick out to Hield. Right side, Bogdanovich. Excellent use of the screen that time. Bogdanovich has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Sacramento. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. McGee a screen. Lets a floater go. Tries again. Kufas grabs the miss.
又忽略传球啊！
Take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the call will be
进攻犯规。
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. McGee a screen.
Okay.
Back to Livingston. Iguodala against Bogdanovich. There's the dish to DJ.
Wow.
It's stolen by Hield.
哟，搞屁！该传的不传，人家拉外面去，这个传那个。
It's deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. DJ with the ball. It's stolen by Hield.
啊球嘞！啊球怎么不啊？
7 seconds separate the shot.
瞎嘞，怎么不跳起来啊？一直按都不跳。
Pick up by Hill. Kufas the pass to Bogdanovich. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To stop the drought, and DJ with a layup.
Love the tenacity DJ showing right there. A man all over him, bodying him up, being physical, and he's still able to get it to go.
For 3, Hill. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Break and then back to the action here.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star.
哦，明星赛。
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always.
Comes from me being 8 years old. And
year-by-year improvements. Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Koufos. Randolph comes in for Papagiannis. Garrett Temple has checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Fox in for Hield. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's DJ in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Golden State moving it around. Here's Durant, and then Durant.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
The Kings trail by 12. Hill kicks to Randolph. That's going to be over and back. Not the line that time. And we can look quickly at a group of very good run. The top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. DJ number 1.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Unselfish play there from Clay. Fantastic at moving the ball that time to the open man.
Fox kicks to Temple. To the inside. Cauley Stein's shot is good. Cauley Stein's got his third basket of the night right there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And you look at this Kings roster, and Greg, you can see the youth movement is in full effect.
Yeah, and Buddy Hield headlines the group as he comes over in that Cousins trade. Skal Labissiere and Willie Cauley-Stein, also a big part of this team's future. And then getting Fox as a rookie to kind of run the ship, another great building block.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ, the last matchup against the Jazz was terrific. He had 29 points and controlled the boards, pulling down more than 20 rebounds. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what they do tonight. Kevin?
He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one.
Randolph can't hit.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Thompson for 3. That shot off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
The Kings trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Temple. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
I watch Klay Thompson, and I see a player at that position who is as complete as you want in an offensive package. He can hurt you from deep or going to the rim, and guys defensively just never feel comfortable when you're trying to slow him down.
Here's Fox. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Warriors leading by 19 points. Shot from 12. No good from Durant. And with Thompson, so much of what he is effective, Brent, is that he has a myriad of ways to hurt. Great post-up game, and he's really improved greatly on his finishing.
Well, everybody talks about Klay Thompson doing a better job of mixing it up. But the fact of the matter is this Golden State offense is predicated on players moving without the basketball, and Klay Thompson certainly one of the most dangerous players in the league, much like Rip Hamilton during his years in Detroit. a weapon as soon as he caught the ball off of that movement.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Hill. Randolph sets a screen for Hill. The feed to Cauley-Stein. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 9 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Curry setting the pick for Green. Durant kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dishes it to Cauley-Stein. Fox passes to Cauley-Stein. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Very careful there.
And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson.
防守成功。
Last month getting it done. 5th in field goal percentage and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Temple dishes to Randolph. Cauley-Stein kicks to Fox. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Fox. Shoots the three. Drops in the tray. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Curry passes to Green. Durant kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, here's Fox. He's got 7. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Durant. Sacramento with a fresh shot clock. Controls the rebound and puts it back up in the air. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. It's Curry with the drive. Outside, Green. Down low. And with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Fox. The shot misses. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
We'll see if they keep feeding him right now until he cools down or until the defense does something to take him away from these great opportunities. No reason to go away from him.
Inside, it's Zebo and Cauley-Stein. Garrett Temple is out there with Fox, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Randolph a screen. The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 20. Curry with it. Now guarded by Fox. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display. His ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
Temple. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Nice job coming off that screen. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Man, sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
Fox kicks to Temple. Pass to Randolph. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Bogdanovich. And the pass to Cauley-Stein. Bogdanovich. Another three.
And that's back-to-back threes.
时间到了才可以进。
To be slacking off a little bit.
Curry kicks to Thompson. There's Green with the 3.
好，被卡出去。
Stein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Fox. No good off the back of the rim.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
At the elbow, Randolph. Banked in off the glass.
这个防守崩溃。
Just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and you have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
不惯。
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And with the fluid offense that Kerr has the Warriors running right now, Brent, it's as effective as it gets and has been for his whole tenure. The passing is just superb.
Well, it's an unreal offensive system with unreal shooters, Kevin. And so, you know, guys understand that if we keep moving around and we keep moving the ball, everybody's going to have a shot to make a shot, to make the kind of contributions to the team offensively that they're used to. The fantastic part about what Steve's done, though, is the accountability on the defensive end, as Golden State is one of the primetime defenses every year.
Fox passes to Cauley-Stein. Green against Randolph. And it's DJ with the rebound. Warriors leading by 21. Green dishes to Thompson. One thing with Klay Thompson, Brent, when he gets it going, he recognizes it and looks to take over games. You saw it when he led that huge comeback for the Warriors in the 2016 playoffs against the Thunder, and you saw it when he went for 37 points in a quarter.
There are just a few players in the league that can do some of the things, especially when they're hot, like Klay Thompson does. I even think back to last year during the finals, Klay Thompson struggling offensively and then all of a sudden coming up with a huge first quarter where he scored 16 points against the Cavs to help get the Warriors going.
He used that pick to get in.
这样都没盖到。
9 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
不给我。
You can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these two squads.
Fox against Green, stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break from the baseline.
Okay.
It's Curry outside, gets it to go.
Okay, 一直要都不给。
Just 10 shots.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Randolph a screen, and Temple kicks to Randolph. Over Thompson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. Brent, the stretch 4, the 3 and D plays, specialties that have emerged over the years. Any other specialties you see becoming a trend?
The one that I see as a trend, Kevin, right now is the redefining of the 5 position. To think about guys like Porzingis, Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, being able to stretch a defense out at the 5 position all the way out to the 3-point line. We're redefining what it means to be a center in the NBA.
I'm sure there are traditional guys that see that and just can't believe what they're watching, huh? Guys out there that big and hitting shots.
Yeah, most of those old guys will take back to the home, Kevin. Just enjoy it while you can.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
Well, there's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose, and I love the energy on this play.
Here's Temple. He's got 6. Kicks it to Randolph. Shoots over McGee. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Randolph's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
Golden State moving it around. And DJ throws it down.
都已经卡到篮底下了。
Elevate a crowd, this time elevating himself. Man, what a finish.
And Temple kicks to Randolph. Back to Temple. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From the baseline. And the jumper is on the mark. Bogdanovich has got 10.
A defensive mindset has to maybe get to the mid-range. They didn't do a good job pressuring the shooter on that possession.
McGee has screen on Bogdanovich. Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. DJ passes to Wells.
我在干嘛？我去！
Now Sacramento on the break.
我端到就跳啊！
That one, no good. Excellent D there from DJ.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been.
And DJ throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Temple dishes to Fox. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And some changes here for the Kings. Kufis checked in for Randolph. Buddy Hield comes in for Garrett Temple. And George Hills subbed in for Fox. Here's the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right. But doesn't
哎呦，
finish.
怎么又给他啊？这不想把球上的地方。
The dish to Kufis. He kicks to Hield. It's Hill, top the key. Over Curry. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
He dishes it to Wells. And it's DJ missing. The Kings have gone
怎么会没进呢？
field here in the third quarter. Hield kicks to Hill. Back to Hield. Passes it to Papagiannis. They set the pick. Pulls up on the wing, and the shot goes in.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
Curry kicks to Wells.
感觉不给，不给，好屁啊！
To the paint. Stolen away.
又掉，这个有点瞎哎。
But they recover it. A second chance effort. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Kufis. Hill's got 9.
靠，这球是滑的怎样？为什么会掉啊？
One thing we've seen from the Warriors is that this team's ability to turn things on and just put teams away is remarkable. They hit a switch, the defense causes some turnovers, and in the blink of an eye, 10, 12, 15 points, and you're down big.
Pass to Papagiannis. Curry against Hill. The feed now to Kufis. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Wells with the steal. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Curry outside. Kept alive. And DJ.
进去呀！
Good focus from DJ. Clear contact on the shot, but he just stays with it, finishes, and now has a chance for the and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the Kings making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
He's such a dedicated player. DJ is willing to do whatever it takes to make himself and his teammates better. Plus, he gives you some great playlists.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
又跑到中介。
Let's take a look at DJ's stats. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 35 points and just over 3 blocks. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Hill passes to Kufis. It's back to Hill. They set the screen. Shot to stop the run. Shot by Hill. Nobody around. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Throws it down.
Maximizing every chance on the offensive end. DJ is the man on a mission tonight.
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. From outside off the mark. And it's the Warriors' ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Now here's Livingston. Covered by Heel. Livingston dishes to DJ. Pachulia kicks to Durant. DJ throws it down.
Man, this is where KD is so versatile. The defense playing him to shoot. He spots the open man, hits them with the perfect pass.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Dishes to Heel. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
防守工会算我的。
3 assists now in this one.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. To the inside. Coley Stein grabs the board.
不行，太远了。
Gotta give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security
接到的时候告诉这太远了。看国王给我条活路好不好？这命中率超低耶。
And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Driving.
Big group substitution
剩2分，搞错。
is checked in for Giles. Temple comes
得分27而已。
Fox, he's checked in for Jackson.
是差给我5、6分吧。
And then for Golden State.
2分叫我玩啥？
DJ comes in for Bell, and it's Iguodala in for Wells. Setting the floor for the Warriors. JaVale McGee is out there with DJ. And it's Young, and there's Iguodala. And it's Livingston in at the point. That free throw missing. And the Kings making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And he's good on the second. Right, you've certainly been in the public eye for a while as a player, as a broadcaster, an actor in the Jerry Maguire movie. Is there anything else?
So kind of you, Kevin, to bring that up.
I'm just reading the list here, Brent. Is there anything else on camera that you'd really like to do?
Oh, I was in a Coolio video. I don't know if you knew that, Kevin. Coolio made a music video, and I was asked to come down to the studio with the late Malik Sealy, and him and I actually were in the video.
怎么会3秒？
The movie's primetime song.
No kidding.
Yes.
How about that? How fun.
我拿到都
Sacramento's gone ice
拿着就逃了哎。
And 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. They set the pick. And Temple kicks to Papagiannis. Back to Temple. A Brent for college players who decide to stay in school for their junior and senior years. In some cases, it's been hurting their draft stock. Sometimes it helps. Can you talk about why we see a difference in the two?
I think what happens, Kevin, is that in any given collegiate season, that next year, there's another opportunity for a brand new crop of players. Maybe not the star guys that are going into college as freshmen, but guys who just played their freshman year or in their sophomore season take their next step. And so guys who are juniors and seniors might be looked at as not advancing fast enough or not as much potential, with guys a year behind them being better players.
Inside, Kuzma with the block.
Wow. 他动作怎么那么快？
Winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength.
只要把他撞出去就可以了。
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, it'll go down as their 48th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and you can't help but appreciate what an excellent game it was for DJ.
Well, the tone was set by him
他投
defensively.
29，喜欢中49而已。
Number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Here's Temple, defended by Young. And here is Fox. Lock at 6. Here's Temple. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First one falls for him.
At the line for your Kings, Garrett Temple.
Second free throw, no good. Smooth sailing for Golden State. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Golden State moving the ball around.
这点红都不给我，我吃不进去。
Richardson against Iguodala. Now Richardson over Iguodala. Richardson, good.
0.3秒来不及了。
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy
硬的拼最后一分，还竟然拼不进去。
Right, but with the way they controlled the game and just that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
哦，黄金呢？那蛮少。 啊，果然这场打够惨。
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the third quarter was huge tonight. How were you able to come out so hot after the break?
You know, DA, I was actually hot in the first half as well, but, you know, I think it was something up with the
偏多
rim or something. You know, I was going to say maybe it was one of those carnival rims, but, you know, I was still pretty good at those, too. I won all the teddy bears. Listen, make no mistake. I was hot all game, no matter what the stat sheet says.
You don't have to accuse the stat sheet of lying. You got the win. Guys?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.
I may need to hit the treadmill. I ain't even break a sweat out there tonight.
Yeah, that's because you sat for most of the second half.
After all the buckets I put up in such a big league, I deserve a rest.
That is what I call a win!
Woo! Woo!
Yes! Yes!
2胜制。 好，我们今天就先实况到这里。我们下个礼拜开始改成每周5、6日才开台。大家晚安啦，我们下礼拜5见，拜拜。
可惜广场不能跳街舞。
哈，它没有这个功能。
今天先实况到这，下星期5晚上再继续。大家晚安，拜拜。